Hey guys, and welcome back to Transport Fever. So in the last episode we set up a new passenger line on the railway. As you can see here, it's taking up 2 of the 4 tracks on this main line, which would have murdered our existing bus connection, but we put in 2 extra stops sort of elsewhere in the towns that they serve, and it's made it all better, because people here are going to be more likely to just, anyone who moves in here is going to be more likely to just go, oh look, there's a bus stop there and it takes me to Cheltenham, than walk to the station. And same with people here. Or even the residential people up here. So it means that each of them are sort of sharing the load a bit, which is going to help later in the game when there's more people who want to go more places. And we've got 2 trains on it right now. Probably a bit overkill, but we need that frequency. Ooh, we have the Borsig. We also put in, as you can see, coming up the hill from the underpass now, a freight train. This one is, not doing too good financially, but it is very new. I don't play on between episodes, and I didn't get one up today. Today being yesterday. Yes, I filmed my things like the day before, so yay. Okay, 6 people waiting, could be better, but eh. Let's take a ride on the bean. We'll speed it up just a notch because, yeah, it's slow these days in the 1850s and 60s. Ugly. And then the freight line just does that thing. Boop. Oh, look at that freight train coming down the tunnel. Oh, that looked great. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, so today, money that I can give back. Condition of road vehicle 50C. Right, now I know what to do with buses to stop them dying when you put trains in. Tempted now to put the railway line between Warwick and Redhill in and link up the 2 halves, or the sort of quarter and 3/4 that we have going on there. And then build, more importantly for this expansion, build out to Sandown. Where could we go from Sandown? So yeah, we could go. I mean, it's going to be difficult to go anywhere from Sandown because it's sort of stuck between 2 big hills. But this side would be the easiest side to come into, which then makes Pickering the easiest option. Looking from above, it makes Pickering the easiest option, probably the cheapest option. But looking here, the hill is there, but it's more gradual. And from there we can go this way to Kingsbridge, and that way to Herne Bay. I think branch lines are going to be our friend here. Branch lines are very much going to be our friend in this save. So let's do that. Let's get the game rolling as well, so that we can have money. And what I'm going to do is take this over the road early on, and then swing it around and join up. that I think will work in our favour. So let's put a 2-track railway in. Two tracks. I'm going to put a 2-track station here and at Redhill as well. Please be raising the road, not the track. I think it do be doing that. Oh well. "70 miles an hour around this bend seems fine." We get a bit of future-proofing there in the 70 mile an hour. Just extend that so the end is level. And then bring that round there. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Do it. And railway, almost. Oh! Oh no! Number one. No, number one, no. Oh no, I've got a bit of a bend. Oh no, there's a bend. Sad phase. Are you number one? Or are you number two? I think you're number one. Right, what we also need to do is remember that it double tracks the other side here. So when this gets into the double track section, I basically need to rip all of this up, double Redhill, and then put this all back again the right way around. Right, we have money, so let's go ahead and do thing. We only need to remove it from the... Ooh, I just deleted a rock I didn't need to delete. There we go. So now, track, and we will just zoop it a bit. Oh heck, we're going for the high speed route. And now I can't afford to put it back in. I tried to click repay. We're not quite there yet. We've got a lump in the road, but lumpy roads, roady lumps, they're fine. Track. Platform. Misc. Do it. There we go. So that's very obviously like a secondary side. Or platform 2, as it were. Doink. Doink. And then let's have a look at these. Redhill to Andover. Oh no, that was a wrong button press. Alignment, yes. I just had a blank there. Okay, so I'm gonna build a new line. Well, set a new line up. From Cheltenham, Warwick, Redhill, Andover, Corby, Andover. Wrong Redhill. Redhill. Warwick. Cheltenham. Oh, I didn't need to put the... I am a noob. I am still a noob. Just got pwned. I know, cringe. And this one is Regional Rail Cheltenham to Corby. Right then, Vehicle Manager. Redhill Andover. Put on Cheltenham Corby. Warwick Cheltenham. Put on Redhill Cheltenham Corby. Good, that has 1, 2, 5 and 6. And we're gonna set these trains that colour. Lovely new paint job. And I'm going to signal up the line. Signals. I know I don't technically need signals at the ends of stations because they count as thing. Like, the ends of stations count as signals, so I don't really need to put them there. But I just like to. Ooh, we have our first train to use it. Number 6, Falcon. Passenger. Yes, I know what that number means. Okay, now manage line. How about I just say bye-bye? And this one, how about I bye-bye it? Oh heck, it's single track. That's going to be an issue. Dude. Okay. So on the way back, that needs to be platform 1. No, it doesn't. On the way out is where we're wrong. No, we need to. Oh, it's because we're auto-saving. Is it just because it got confused at thingy? I mean, let's see. Yeah, that's correct. And at Corby, that's correct. Okay, now we're wrong the other way. Number 2. Number 1. There we go. So now we have 4 trains and people can go either way through Warwick by train. And someone wants to go to Redhill. And let's look. Warwick to Redhill still has a decent amount of demand. Ooh, it just got lower. I think that's because something stopped there though. I do wonder what's going to happen because there isn't really much in Redhill that we can make it the bus like stop at extra. It's just that Warwick, I mean Warwick as well, there's nothing out this way. Warwick's mainly grown that way. Which we are still serving all of? I hope. Ooh, we have the Russian class GV. And the St. Petersburg streetcar. Now, what was it? Was it Bishop Auckland? Ah, that didn't save from when I did that. So a few of my towns I want to give trams, and we just unlocked a new tram, so that's good. Let's look at the GV. I'm not going to buy one, because can't afford to. That looks like an upgraded version of the T. 34 steam, 190 and 50. Yep, freight. Oh, interesting. The first models were built by factories in England, France, Belgium. Wow. That's interesting. International shipping of trains. I have a feeling Cheltenham to Corby line could be quite profitable because it's like long and it's got a lot of stops. Can we see all of it? There's Corby. There's yeah, easy. Easily see all of it. But this is definitely the most interesting bit here. The sort of either side of Warwick is a very interesting approach, whether you like it or not. I think this side is less likable than the ooh. Oh, okay, manage line. I didn't anticipate it going into that platform at Cheltenham, I thought I only had one passenger platform. Like, being completely honest. Okay, so let's look. This is already technically on the approach. As you can see, these tracks are splitting, but slowly. And then there's Bay platform? No. Yes? What is going on? Here. Manage line. It just did a thing it wasn't supposed to. You better change track. Okay, at least it's changed track. Let's look at lines, finance. Ooh. So the Cheltenham delivery, like, shipping, dealio. That's because we've only got one train on it. Ideally we would have 2 or 3. Perhaps even 4. Actually, I don't think we could fit 4 because we've got a very long single track section at the end where the building of materials happens. Cheltenham Corby. I mean, we just set that route up technically, and it is running nearly full, so it could be profitable soon. I mean, I don't expect the internal routes to make money. The regional bus routes are making decent money, and the Warwick Redhill route is still making decent money, and in fact it's running full. Good. And yes, Cheltenham Corby, it fluctuates, but it's making money most of the time. And coming up here is our freight train carrying 16. Okay. Cheltenham, 39 passengers waiting. And at Warwick, some passengers waiting. At the Warwick bus stop, or Warwick bus terminal, the Warwick to Redhill route still has some passenger demand, which is nice. Actually, that's something. How is the Warwick to Cheltenham route doing? Decent money. So I think there's some life left in the Warwick Redhill route. Possibly due to the extra coverage of the bus station, where you've got more of the people back here. Falcon is full. Falcon is full. And there's a lot of people waiting here, with 2 people going all the way to Cheltenham. Lovely. So, from Redhill, our branch line will be to Camelford, and that's so that we don't cannibalise Andover. From Andover, our branch line will be to Harpenden, and that's so we don't cannibalise the regional bus link to Harpenden. And these 2 branch lines will meet up in Wigan. From Warwick, our branch line will be to Sandown, be the route to Herne Bay, and perhaps a shuttle to Southwold. Who knows? Who knows? Ooh, we have money though. And that branch line to Sandown is why I have built Warwick with a bay platform. That is the whole reason why. I wonder what would happen if you, like, stacked the thing, like, these overall roofs, if you stacked them. So I put, like, another platform here, and sort of had this one go over all of that. Like, would it just go, ooh, like, over it? Or would it sort of stretch so that they were at the same height? Because as you can see here, this one is definitely taller than that one. Which, like, you have to get them further apart so that they're, like, yeah. You can see that. This one is smaller than this one, which makes sense. There are some people waiting, and Redhill, the demand for the bus has almost completely dried up. Maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the bus going through the south end of, or the other end of Redhill. I think it's the south. I don't know which way's north and south on this map because it doesn't really tell you. I would like that, like if you had like a compass on the map, that would be nice. And I'm going to have the Redhill regional route that goes out that way, stopping there. Redhill branch, Warwick Redhill, manage line, so, do it, Redhill branch, do it. Ah, York Road is only on one side, I'm going to change that. Bing. And now, nope, York Road, we've got some demand for the Warwick to Redhill line. And I know you're thinking, oh, now you're cannibalizing your stopping route. Well, it's not really stopping, it's still end to end. But I'm like, no, no, no. I'm going to anticipate some growth and put this road in and this road in, and I'm going to put in not one but two bus stops here. One is going to go right here, and one is going to go right here. And there I'm going to send, it's going to be York Road, oh, there, there, there. Good. Or, nah, that's fine. I can then do one going the other way, perhaps. And I do have them on both sides. So here it's mainly commercial and industrial, which is fine, you know, people need to get shopping, they need to go to work, etc. And there is Falcon, which is full. Falcon is full. When is Falcon not full? Dude, money. Ooh, heck, that's some money I can repay right there. Let's check how profitable is, wow, Cheltenham to Corby alone is making almost $1 million. Okay, this one should be number 5, yep. Swallow is also full. And the one behind it, that's Tiger, which is Cheltenham. cargo run. This one is Phoenix, and it is just under half full. Where's number 2? Where is number 2? Number 2 is here. Yes, Kestrel is full. There is Falcon, right? Yep. Making us all of the money, as usual. Yep, Cheltenham Corby is doing well. Perhaps I could even put another train on. Later, when we have better passenger trains, because at the moment we're still using the first generation, I can't remember what logo that is, the V. Oh! Why don't you take the road I just put in? No idea. But you know what? Let's put another stop in. And that will serve more of the future town growth. Hopefully it comes out this way. Nope. Manage line. Beep. Beep. There we go. And that should spur just a little bit more growth. Maybe not from this stop, but here and here, when the town grows, there should be some demand for that. Meaning that there should be, or by extension, there should be some more demand for it. There. We'll see. This stop, Green Lane, is covering everything pretty much, so we're fine there. But maybe what I could do, ooh, interesting, streets, yoink, perhaps extending Warwick's grid system, just like that. And eventually, we'll have enough houses. Well, you know what? We should have some stuff in range here. Buildings. That's rail. I need to turn my autosave frequency down. They take up so much space. Seriously, each save is like 250 megabytes. Probably doesn't sound like a lot, but my boot volume is like 256 gigs. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna save it every 30 minutes, and I'm going to keep 5 autosaves. Sounds good. There we go. Right. So now Green Lane, I'm going to make that 2 terminal, or 2 side, both direction. Road Vehicle 6, Warwick internal. So it's coming up. Manage line, Green Lane. Oop. Green Lane, Park Lane, the Green Lane. Okay, 307 is going to be in Warwick. Now, the town that 308 ends up in, I will rename. Oh gosh. What should I rename the town that 308 ends up in? 308 is my local bus route when I lived in London. And I would say I'd rename it Leytonstone, but the 308 had like 2 stops in Leytonstone. So, yeah. Maybe I'll rename it Wanstead or Clapton. I'm probably going to have to research how to set up a YouTube poll. It's like, is it should I name it Wanstead or Clapton? I don't know how long I've been going. I've had to split my recording. I think I've only been going half an hour. That would personally, like, make sense to me. You have a full load of people on you. Falcon is full. Jeez. I'm gonna have to start calling that one Falcon Heavy from now on. Ooh, money to pay off. I'm gonna repay my loan like a million at a time. If I can afford to like repay it off at all, I'm gonna do it 1 million at a time, so that I have money left after repaying, ideally. All the road vehicle condition does is emissions. That stations. Which ones are bad? Station lit. I'm going to assume actually that it is Green Lane that is bad, because there are so many people waiting at Green Lane. So I'm gonna buy some stagecoaches. I'm going to splurge on 5 stagecoaches because Warwick is worth it. I'm just coming up with so many names for this episode. Like Falcon is full, Falcon heavy, Warwick is worth it. No, Warwick's worth it, or something like that. Right. Now, what's going on over here? This is very full, but there isn't really much we can do because trains are expensive. These two are doing just fine so far. Let's look at the profit drawn. How profitable is it? 404,000. Okay. I mean, considering it's only ever half full, because when one's going that way full, this one's coming back empty. I guess the key there is to have an odd number of trains on the line. So to have 3 or 5. Because then... I don't know. Falcon again! And it's full again! That's probably a sign that I need more passengers on that line. We're down to our starting line. Probably not for long, but we're down to our starting line. Let's follow number 5. So coming up from the left here is the freight line. And there's, that one should be Falcon. Hopefully they're spacing out a bit more evenly. And then there's a freight train coming down from the flyover. And we're going under it now. Around the squigglies. And Warwick. Warwick Station in real life does not look this fancy. I'm gonna say that right now. What is our most frequent route? I'm gonna guess that it's RB... Ooh. Our route with the lowest rate is Redhill Sandown. Oh, our most frequent route is actually Andover Internal, which is making us a bit of money. This one, that I just put 5 extra buses on, is every 80 seconds. How is it handling Green Lane? Well, I guess. How is Warwick handling the extra pollution? Ooh, not well. Not well at all. Right. What I'm going to do now, although it's probably not going to see passenger trains for a while, is build the branch line to Sandown. And it's going to be awkward. I have to squeeze under the bridge with it, that's fine. And then I have to come over here, across that road, and then thread a station into Sandown somewhere. I might have to put it like on the mountainside. That's gonna be so expensive. But I'm gonna make it a 2-track through station, because I guess what I could do is when I build it out, have like a crossover junction. This is that's too elaborate. Just have a Y. And have one side go to Herne Bay and one side go to Pickering. And so Pickering will be a branch line into Sandown, and Herne Bay will be a continuation of what for now is the Sandown branch. Is this side any friendlier? Nope. This side, I mean, we could plow through here, but then we're talking about money I don't have. I think literally just having the station here and plowing through all this at a later date is going to be cheaper. Or more expensive, or we could just re-site the station later on to be up here when we can afford to flatten it all. Let's price up the flattening job, actually. So just here, where it's relatively flat, for this map, is 472. Up here, oh, it's not that bad. I was definitely expecting worse. It's 822,000, which we can afford. So why not? Then I'm gonna come up with something interesting to connect Sandown back up to itself later on. Not that. I did not approve of that. Town planners. Right. Borrow just a one. Borrow just a one loan. Streets. No. Tracks. Yes. Good. Well, you know what? Let's go down a bit. Let's go down. And then at a later date, I'm going to find a way to thread that road. It's probably going to end up like coming here and then going under the railway down through here. Right, tracks. I hope the AI, like, in the meantime, doesn't just chuck an ugly, steep level crossing there. Which they could do, but it would look hideous. Nope. Ooh. Right, now that I'm confident that we can, like, now that I have some confidence in Sandown's town planners to connect this road up with the town responsibly. Please build responsibly. Oh dear, if you get that reference, you are a true Brit. If you don't, you probably have a drinking limit of 21, sorry. Had to. Right, now they can build that because there's a tunnel that's formed there, which I quite appreciate. I do like tunneling. Tunneling is good. It's pretty. Oh heck. 85, 66, 88. Spent too long deliberating, lost all the money. No, spent too long deliberating, lost all the money. Sounds like me. Sounds like me. That looks good. Do me. Oh my god. At some point soon, we will have a semi-functional, semi-dysfunctional branch line from Warwick all the way down here to Sandown, and I've built it on the wrong side. What is it with me and doing things correctly but on the wrong side of things? Oop. Zip, zip. That looks fine. And I love that forest section when we have like a little electric train going down. Come on, by the time we have electric trains, they're going to be huge. That's sort of the one thing I don't really like about this game, is that small towns, they stay small, but only in relative to the rest of the map. And so your small demand, it stays your small side of the demand. But again, only in relative to the rest of the map, which is all pretty big. So you don't have the opportunity to run small 2-car multiple unit trains in the late game, when small 2-car multiple unit trains actually look kinda cute. Right. Now we're going to go over here and beep. Like, I'd love to be able to run a pacer in the late game. I tried to do that in Transport Fever 1, because there was a pacer mod. Lovely little pacer mod. So the model was a bit out of proportion, but I mean, yeah. It's Transport Tycoon. Not a simulator. If I want a good pacer model, I have one in Train Sim. Where was I? Oh yeah. Like, even if I wanted to run a pacer, like, I could run a pacer if I wanted, but the stations would fill up and fill up and fill up and fill up, and I just want to run a pacer and not fill it up all the way, if that makes sense. A lot of people probably don't want the pacers filling up all the way, because that happens all too frequently in the north. I guess it's pretty realistic then, Pacer Simulator. That's not the name for this episode, because that was just speculation. What should I do for the Warwick to Sandown branch? Set it up first. New line. Do it. Warwick Central. Do it. Sandown. Is it using both tracks? No. Should it be using both tracks? Yes. Is it using both tracks now? No. Will it use both tracks once it's signalled? Hopefully. Ah, that's why. I haven't set it up to go through the station yet. Okay, so regional rail. Oh yeah, I'm not numbering them. Warwick Warwick to Sandown. And the colour for our regional lines is now this one, I have decreed. I can't see if they're the same. Something about them looks slightly off, and I don't know if it's my colour blindness playing up, or whether they are actually off. No, we don't need signals there. What I want is that there. And then a signal. We're only going to use 2 trains on this line. For the moment, at least. So I don't need many signals. Let's get... No, I need that crossover. Oh no! Tracks, building, that. Yes. No. Slowest speed limit will be 35 on this junction. There we go. A lot of people waiting. Seriously, 17. Ooh. Destination industrial building in Corby. Wow, he's going all the way. Imagine working in Corby before the train came along. If that was Falcon, I would say it again. You know that, right? I would say that again if that was Falcon. 17. Configured. No. I want to manage this. Edit. And reduce its capacity to maybe 35. We just got 500,000 from that. And a quicker train. Right, I need to place a depot. I'm going to place it here on the main line, and it's going to be like, we have the depot between Redhill and Andover. Uh-oh. Oh, I accidentally discovered what key it is to up and down it. Ooh, that would be nice. Have them swing down from... Ooh, now that I say that, I want to. But I won't. That's like the theme for this series. I want to, but I won't. Right, so not streets, tracks. Just bring you over there. Boink. Good. I know that's like, oh no, that's not a depot for that. How are trains going to get onto the branch line? They're not. They're going to go into Warwick, and they're going to turn around, and they're going to be on the branch line like that. Right. Steam. This is the cheapest, but it is also the best, and that feels wrong. The Baltic is cheap. Ish. Yeah, I'm going to use the V-Class again. Passenger, these. Oh, these are the 6-wheelers. How much are these? Does it even say? Here, 344,000 each. These ones, 251. Yeah, these ones make more sense. And I'm just gonna take just 3 coaches, and wait for a train to drop off, a train or 2 to make a drop off, or 3, depending. So that I can buy 2 of them. These buttons need to be bigger. Like, you can have, like, with a mousing based UI, it is less offensive to have small buttons, but the buttons still need to be clickable. Ooh, yes. They're just like, look at me go! because they're like so small and light, and like, look at that, they've only got 3 coaches. The engine's nearly half the train. If this is profitable with this setup, I'm going to be impressed. How is Tiger doing? Tiger should be getting profitable. 21 waiting. You have a capacity of 35. Now, this is train. Oh, hello. They're not named yet, of course. So train 1 is going to become number 8. Oh. Number 8. Bird names. Pigeon. Because these are just little branch line trains, I'm going to name them after like smallish birds. 1, number 9. Claymore and Pigeon. Clay and Pigeon on the same line. That sounds kind of cute, not gonna lie, having Clay Pigeon just... number 9. Which are those birds? Cockatoos. Just little small birds that you might see around town or in the home. In that case, Pigeon is gonna... Ooh! Generic 060. In that case, this one is just gonna be called Budgie. Budgie. That's not how you spell Budgie, is it? No, it's not. It's IE. I'm going to ask my phone. Hang on. Yep, Budgie. Like that. Ooh, 2 people want to go to Sandown. Lovely. Did that just make 125,000? And you are profitable now. Ooh, plus 100. Love it. We have Budgie and Cockatoo running up the Sandown branch. What's this one? This one is Budgie. It's got 1 passenger. Cockatoo has 2. And there are 9 people waiting for the train at Sandown. Sandown is proving a hit with the train is proving a hit with the people of Sandown. Which is good, because it cost me a lot of money. Okay, you know what? I see a path of putting the train in. So putting the road back in. So I am going to. I'm going to take this hit for the people of Sandown. There we go. That part of Sandown is now connected to itself. Yay! This one tracks. There we go. Now, actually, yeah, Sandown isn't always going to be small trains because Herne Bay is also a relatively big town, even now. And that's going to be linked on. These two are very close together, actually. That's pretty cool. So what I could do is have that to there as like the direct, and then have like a bus that sort of stops at a few places, if the towns get big enough. Which is sort of how I'm keeping the regional routes alive. Let's have a look. Yeah, people want to ride on the Redhill route from here. And people ride on the Redhill route from here? Or on the Warwick to Redhill route from there as well. From York Road, no one wants to ride on the inner city route. Right, and because of that, oh no, it's fine. Because people still want to ride on the Redhill route down here. Or the, like, inside of Redhill route. Gee, 99 people want to go via Andover. Methinks they want to ride on the train. Ooh, that made 129,000. Oh. Heck. Hope my OBS recording didn't go wrong. No, it's still good. Ooh. Tiger is empty. Tiger is empty. Phoenix has 26 on board. Wait, what? Where's the one behind Phoenix? Swallow. That's the one ahead of Phoenix. We all know the one I'm looking for, and we all know what I'm going to say. That's Kestrel, and it's full. Falcon is full. Falcon is full. Everyone, Falcon is full. I don't know if you're aware, but Falcon is full. Ooh, a branch this way to Southold. Ooh. And then connect Southold up to Redhill by bus. Ooh. This is the ooh of scary ideas. I'm gonna be honest. How much did I... Wow! In building the Sandown branch, I only took out 500,000 in loan. Nope. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, ow. I'm not breaking anything, don't worry. But there we go. Our loan's down to 3.5 million. And I just built a massive railway, a branch line. With Budgie and Cockatoo. And Lion, I thought Lion I must have used before. When I looked at Tiger, I'm like, surely. There are 6 stone waiting at Cheltenham now. Or 6 the buildings. Building blocks. 6 bricks. 7 now. Jeez. Tempted to build an extension of this line, like a branch line, over our branch line to this quarry and get another 2 trains running, but we're not even fully utilizing this quarry. That should be my next goal. But at the same time, we're coming near the end of the episode, so let's get a cab ride in from 1 number 9 Cockatoo. I'm going to slow it down to 2 times when we get into Warwick. Right, now we're at 2 times. Yep, this is 2 times. I like running the game at 2 times, it's nice. So this is the end of the episode now. I will come back tomorrow, hopefully, and do, thingy what? Stuff! I don't even know what I'm doing. Things, yeah. But for now, this is the end of the episode, and we're on our way to Sandown. And we're now on an entirely new track that we put in just today. So, I will see you in the next installment of Transport Fever. Do all of the good things that YouTube likes in their algorithm. You know the things. You know, the likey and thing. YouTube likes it in their algorithm. It's nice. It makes YouTube's algorithm happy, and it makes me happy. There's Budgie. Oh, Budgie. Look how cute he is. So, yeah. From this lovely looking map, I'll see you in the next episode of Transport Fever 2 tomorrow. Bye, guys.